I'm just going to get right into it. 5 tips on being confident. 1, speak highly of yourself. Stop with the negative self-talk. You got to start thinking, feeling, believing that you are that bitch, because you are that bitch. I'm reminding you right now, but you got to remind yourself every single day. And being confident isn't something that happens overnight. It's literally a practice that you have to do every single day. And the way you can start to do that is by writing positive affirmations, sticking them on your mirror. So every time you wake up or every time you're getting ready, you're seeing those affirmations and you're reading them to yourself. Another thing you can do is right before bed, give yourself some positive affirmations. That's what I do every single night before bed. I will always tell myself things like, I am beautiful, I'm creative, I'm strong, I'm resilient, I'm brave, I'm worthy, I'm enough, and I am deserving of everything good in my life. And not only do you have to tell yourself those things, but you really have to believe that you are beautiful, you are strong, you are worthy, you are enough. Anything that you want to tell yourself and you want to believe for yourself, tell yourself over and over again until you actually believe it and you're confident that you deserve those things, that you are those things. And this doesn't mean that you're never going to feel insecure or doubtful about yourself, but once you reach this level of confidence and you do get those feelings of insecurity or doubtfulness within yourself, you know how to pick yourself back up, you know how to push yourself through it. Like, you are aware that you're feeling like some insecurity or you're feeling doubtful, but you know how to turn that around and turn it into a positive. So always speak great things into your mind. Always speak good things about yourself. Always talk good about yourself to yourself. Number 2, do not care what people think about you. I know we hear this all the time, but it is so true. You have to stop caring what other people think or what other people have to say about you. Do what makes you happy, regardless of what anyone thinks about it. It shows more confidence and bravery to just fucking do it and put yourself out there than to hold back because you're afraid of what these people are gonna say. Like, why are you holding back on your own happiness because you're afraid of what people might think about it? Don't ever let that hold you back. And I'm going to give you an example. Recently, this account right here decided to leave some rude, nasty, hateful comments on some of my posts. They were saying things like, girl, stop, you're so embarrassing, take your photography elsewhere, learn how to blend your makeup, like things along those lines. And they look like other comments too. But I didn't let that get to me. Why? First of all, anybody that needs to hide behind a screen and make a fake profile to talk down on people is insecure and hates themselves. Confident people do not bring other people down. Let me say that again. Confident people do not bring other people down. And second, I'm confident, period. If I was insecure, I would have let these comments get to me. I would have thought twice about posting again. I would feel insecure about my makeup because this person said I needed to blend better. But no, fuck that and fuck them. And just keep doing what I'm doing. Keep posting. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post even more. Number 3, surround yourself with like-minded people. Surround yourself with confident people, with positive people. Now, let's say you're in a group of friends and all your friends are insecure, but you're the confident one. You're always gonna have to give your friends reassurance and validation to make them feel better because they don't feel that themselves. I feel like in doing that can be so draining because no matter what you say to them, like, they'll never look at themselves in this confident way. Like, no matter what you say, it's always going to be something negative. They're always going to feel insecure. You're never going to win with them. So I feel like why I just like personally could not deal with that. Like, I understand like little things like being insecure about certain things and you're trying to like just like uplift your friend and, you know, like, no, like really, like it looks good on you and stuff. But like there's certain situations like that where it's understandable. You're just comforting a friend that's feeling insecure about a certain thing. But when it's like constantly, like every single time you hang out, there's something going on, there's something they don't feel good about, like, and you're constantly just giving validation and reassurance, and it's literally going nowhere. And back to you being the confident one in the group, insecure people will have some secret animosity towards you because they envy your confidence. They want to have your confidence and they don't feel that within themselves. So they're going to start hating on you secretly, or even to your face. Maybe they'll make like little remarks, or they start being those pick-me girls. So that's why it's so important to surround yourself with confident people, people who already feel good about themselves, because it's only going to be a positive environment. The way I see it, you want a positive life, you have to think positive, you have to be around the positive. Number 4, accept your imperfections. Nobody's perfect, we all have flaws. And I feel like we have character flaws and we have physical flaws. I feel like with character flaws, as long as you're aware of these flaws and you're trying to better yourself, you're trying to be a better person within these flaws, that's good enough. And then with physical flaws, they may be some things we can change. There's other things that we couldn't control that we can't change. So with those things that we can't change, I feel like we shouldn't beat ourselves up about it. We should like embrace our flaws and be okay with not being perfect. I feel like nowadays it can be hard to, accept your flaws and be okay with your flaws, because social media, we see so much on social media, like people getting their body done, people getting veneers, like all these things that it may make some people feel bad about themselves because, they don't have the most perfect body. They don't have the nice pearly white teeth. Like whatever it is, for some people, like it can be hard to just be okay with who you are. You know what I'm saying? If I do see someone getting their body done, someone getting veneers, I'm like, great, like good for you. But that doesn't take away from me. It doesn't make me feel bad. It doesn't make me feel any less than. Like I most certainly don't have the most perfect body. I don't have the nicest teeth, the whitest teeth, whatever, but I'm still confident in who I am. I love who I am. And even the people on social media that do be getting all that done, like even then, they're not perfect, okay? We may see them and think they're the most perfect person, but they're not. They still have their own insecurities. They still have their own flaws. So at the end of the day, again, nobody's perfect. We all have our flaws. So just focus on yourself and be happy with who you are, and change the flaws that you are able to change, and the ones that you can't, like I said, just embrace them. Number 5, to wrap this up, be authentic. Don't try to fit in. Don't try to be with the crowd. Be unique and be yourself. And this also ties back to social media, because again, we see so much. Like for example, I saw this video of this girl that said, what shoes are we wearing 2025? Bitch, you're wearing the shoes you want to wear and the shoes that you like. Don't be getting all these things that other people are getting because it's the trend and everyone's wearing it. Like, why would you want to be like everybody else? Be different, have your own style, be unique. And that's one thing I can appreciate about myself, is I feel like I've never been the type to like follow the trends. Like, I don't care what season, I don't care what's in or what's not. Like, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I'm gonna do what I want to do, like what makes me feel good. I'm gonna wear whatever the fuck I want. There's a difference between being inspired and being influenced. Let's say you're walking down the street, you see a girl with a cute shirt and she's wearing a cute jacket over it, and you're like, ooh, that looks cute, like I want to try that out. So you go back to your closet and you try that, but you make it into your own style, you make it your own way. I feel like that's being inspired. Or you see something, you're like, wow, I never thought to wear it like that, like I want to try that out, and then you go and make it your way, because obviously you're not going to have the exact same stuff that other people have. So you're going to go back to your closet, back to your things, and see, how can I recreate that in my own style, like the way I like it. Being influenced is seeing something online, your favorite influencer started wearing these super cute earrings, but they're not your style, but you're going to start wearing them because your influencer started wearing them. That's what I'm saying not to do. Be inspired, take inspiration from other people, but don't be influenced. Don't do something just because the crowd's doing it. Don't do it just because your favorite influencer is doing it, even though you may not like it, even though it's not your style. I feel like I'm talking a lot about this like in the fashion and style sense, but in general, you should be authentic to who you are, like your personality, your character, the way you are. I can admire someone more for being unique, for being different, for being proud of who they are, than the person that's just waiting for the next thing to follow along, or who's portraying to be something else. So I'll say again and again and again, be authentic to yourself. Love yourself, be proud of who you are. Anyway, those are my 5 tips on being confident. If you have more tips, drop them down in the comments. Let's help each other be more confident.